Wait, you guys.
As long as it's fucking.
There's a slight one where there may be no sound. Did I need to set up an audio capture? Because you guys said a video capture. You told me how to do that, but maybe there was no audio capture. Like, I can see if I can read the lips.
That is just too perfect.
I can see if I can read the lips.
Just activate subtitles.
Just put it up for Squid and let him fucking figure it out.
So yeah, it's very quiet.
Loki.
It's quiet, so there is sound.
No, it's very quiet, but there's no sound.
Okay, so
You've been traveling through the forest for days. You've met interesting people. Remember, you met like that priestess.
Yeah. She was cool.
She had like the water flowing robe.
Yeah. She was like,
symbol on her head.
You can name drop me if you get to go to the place. I can't remember what her name was.
You saved the people from the fucking fire summoner dude, whatever that was.
All in a day's work.
Fucking who knows what's going on there. You met Euclid Longears.
Yeah,
he's a guy.
He's a dude.
Had
got given a violin.
Had a good time with him, and you've been given a violin.
A present.
You got to get it to.
I don't know about that. But what's her name, Jackie? By the way,
where he got to get it to?
Cragmire to Cleveland.
You've, collected your own cart and oxen. What's the oxen's name? Poxy or something?
Box the ox.
Box the ox.
What?
It's Box the ox.
A classic dwarven name.
and you
kind of turn the other and be like, alright, so probably spend an hour or two seeing if we can just get some information, figure out if anyone saw our guy, if he passed through it towards Greenheart or.
Alright, I'll try not to step on any doors.
Okay.
He's gonna yell.
Is everyone attempting to gather information?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
What are you doing? You gotta change.
Vantlin, what's your gather information?
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy -3.
-3. What?
Sorry. Nope. You don't find anyone who's
Damn it, Vantlin.
talks to that person. What about you, Flacky?
-1. About critical failure, he gets incorrect information. By the way, how did he not? How did she not crit fail that? You know?
She didn't crit fail.
How did I crit fail that?
You just did, yeah. You meet a rather drunk human, and saw just the man you're looking for, heading north towards Cragmarrow.
Okay, good to know. Glad to hear it. All right, great. All right, I'll bet that might.
What about you, Sachi? What's your diplomacy?
+6.
That's what I like.
What a nerd.
That's a 9-point difference.
No, you are just as unsuccessful as
you guys aren't good at me, are you?
9-point lead. Just throw it away.
Okay.
Guess we're going
so I guess at the end of like the search, I guess we like meet up for like some food and like find somewhere to sleep. I don't go through like, you guys fine? Have any luck, even Nathan?
I may have stepped on some toes. People.
Shocking.
Found out nothing.
Wasn't that your only goal? Not.
Yeah, normally I'm so dexterous, but in a conversation I get all flustered and all that.
Maybe I should speak to people before Fanlin speaks to them. I didn't get anything. Speaking to people afterwards.
Nah, I see. I got something. That was a human. Said he was also traveling here 3 months back. Said he would swear he saw a man meeting our description heading on up to Cragmire.
See, I told you they all know each other.
Aye, maybe. I mean, he didn't look like a wizard to me, but he was certainly talking gibberish, but maybe kind of magic.
Well, humans, I mean, whatever.
So I guess Cragmire it is then, huh?
I guess so. You would think if he'd gone on to Greenheart, at least somebody here would have seen him go that way. I mean, if he's not in Cragmire, at least we've also got another job up there, so not the end of the world.
Perfect.
What's another month or two for the
they say 2 birds with 1 stone. Yeah, if you meant to miss 1 bird, you still can go the other way. Another stone.
We have a few stones in our bag.
Yeah. Perfect.
Show me how you're walking along.
Well, I need box the ox in his cart.
Oh yeah, okay, hang on, I can get you box the ox in his cart.
His cart, the bart.
Kill this stupid box.
Let me just get
what?
Carts. You all spot as you're coming under this tree, or near this tree, coiled in a branch, low branch, ready to strike.
It's a
snake, isn't it?
It's
it
coiled
is
ready to strike.
It's a spring.
giant viper.
It's a spring.
It was waiting for you guys to pass underneath, but you spot it. Everyone except Elandria. Flacky. So you see the snake.
And it like looks like it's gonna attack, but it's not just like chilling.
Yeah. It's like coiled up.
It's hissing like a snake.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I watch out, there be a snake in that dead tree.
Okay.
And I like grab me axe.
Uses the point out action to point
No,
out the snake.
no.
Yeah.
If there, that tree is.
I'm not saying where in the tree, Chris.
You point
I'm
out the
waiting.
snake
Okay.
to Elandria.
You
For
need to
you.
use an action to draw a weapon.
No, I always have my weapon out. It's like, what do you draw? Where do I put this fucking giant axe?
I mean, you're sitting in the back, so it's not like in your hands, right? You do have to use the interact action to pick it up. Is it actually in your hands?
That's insane.
It's always on my lap.
He
when I go
actually
around.
hooks like the reins to the.
Why would I not have it?
I mean, that sounds just about believable for Flacky.
Why would I
Okay.
never have? Why would I ever?
Because
not
it's like
have
they
it?
could just have it next to you. You know, I guess because you don't want to waste an action. Fine. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you hop off. Yeah, it's going to be a -2 circumstance penalty because
Like reach up, like, get down there, you
Another
snaky
minus
fuck.
2 because his arms are so tired from carrying it all.
And also,
It's rests on my lap.
so it's attacking you.
No.
Okay, so like first it uses an action to slither down the tree, so it's not in a weird like reach. Well, would it coil? No, it is slithers down. Fuck you. It's gonna slither down and attack you twice.
Okay. Sounds
Attack
good.
you twice properly. It ain't scared of your bitch
Attack me
ass.
twice.
It slithers down. Fuck you.
Okay, yeah.
23. This also hits the snake.
Nice.
For 24 damage. That is one
Okay.
dead snake.
Yeah, you piece of shit.
Just cut it in half.
Oh, no, I don't need to make the appeal save at the end of combat. Excellent.
No, that's not.
Wait,
how-
no, but before... Get me the antidote!
I think
He's gonna
someone's
keep-
supposed to suck it out.
He's gonna keep.
No, it's fine, it's fine.
Anyway, tonight there are no
What?
tree houses to sleep in,
ice cream.
and no ice cream. You are in a darker, lonelier part.
Hey, what's up with these trees here, there, Andrea?
We're in a different part of the world.
Hi, it looks on the
That's
map here.
only
They
a
look like the
few
same
days.
trees. Hi, we can just head back over the red line there. Get some more ice cream for the road.
Yeah, you didn't notice the gigantic like 500
line
meter
of
wide
blood.
line
Ugh.
of blood separating those trees and these ones.
Pretty scary. I kind of like look around like, and these trees look a bit more, I don't know, sinister. Are we allowed to chop down these trees for fires or no?
I question the morality of the trees.
Aye, these are bad trees. You really be
These
doing
are
the forest a
These are
favor.
the kind of trees that chop back, you know.
I just basically like remind you that the circus that I used to travel with was killed on roads similar to this one near this area.
Aye, by the trees?
No, by
Aye.
creatures that live within the woods.
What kind of creatures?
Yeah, aye, what were they?
I feel like we could have had this talk before we were on this road. And
I'm on the murderous forest now there, Fadlin. No need to fret.
It's too late now.
I'm just saying we've been talking
Yes,
about
you-
getting into dangerous.
Would it have changed our decision to go to Cragmire?
Aye, maybe.
Maybe. What about insects? Are they a thing around here?
Hit a mosquito off my arm as you say that.
In my lifetime, mosquitoes and other bugs are basically everywhere. So yes.
Well,
They
not
have
the
any
volcanoes is
diseases?
the thing, you know.
Yeah, aye, we don't have any mosquitoes back there. They all burn up.
You probably have your own special, like, hellish.
Oh,
version.
the fire
there's fireflies.
Done.
Yeah, bedroll's only fucking 1 copper. I don't know what they're making a bedroll out of. There's only 1 copper, but like, it's a bit scary. A sack is 1 copper. A bedroll is what I'm saying.
Now we know what they make the bed for.
It's just mass.
This bedroll and sack look very similar to each other.
It's just mass produced.
It's like how
So what's
It's a big bedroll factory
what's
somewhere.
dark vision range?
It says you can just see in darkness as well as you see in bright light. There's
Oh
no
yeah, no,
range.
that's right. That's right. There's no range.
Whoa!
Low light bits.
I'm just like, why are we gonna see so bright out?
Just shortly after you finish dinner, you turn around and you see a figure approaching.
Something you guys should know. We'll get there in a second. It says, "I'm sorry to interrupt. Now I'm going to reveal the token. Okay?
Oh no! Attack everyone
You
initiative.
guys are going to look at the token and be like, "Whoa, that guy looks evil as fuck." I just want. It's important you should know. It's
But he-
not an exaggeration. That's exactly how evil he looks. Okay?
Okay.
Whoa!
Hey, Timu's joining the campaign. Does he wait? And he has a weird skull clasp on his cloak.
Including the weird skull clasp on
This
his.
is bad taste, my friend.
Josh
Caroline.
just went to let the dog out for a bit. So.
Who let the dogs out? Josh.
Josh.
Yeah,
dead.
that was all.
Look, I'll get right to the point. I know you have the violin. I'll pay you for it very well. And if you don't give it to me for the gemstones, I'm going to kill you.
You claim.
I cast
Like,
Bless, Chris.
Like slow, like
Okay.
move, like.
Hans. Okay, so stop, Sergeant. No, you don't. No, you don't. Do it.
Such like,
You
I
can do
ran around
you
behind
were when
everyone.
I said stop, which is here. As you start to move backwards, and Flacky,
You
well,
can pray to my God.
how many actions is Bless? How many?
It's
It's
somatic
two,
and a
okay.
verbal, but I start talking, you know.
He had something prepared, so okay.
For me, casting that's such a just a normal. I'm just, I would like to. I want to bless him as well, Chris.
Yeah, let's bless this conversation, everyone.
He doubts that.
Like a lightning bolt prepared, like in the
He,
line.
well, do you want to try and deception to like make it look like you're just a friendly bless? Like I bless this,
Nah, I don't
this
know.
gathering.
I wouldn't do
No?
that shit. Actually,
Okay.
fuck this guy. Like, I wouldn't do that crap.
It seems more like a sister's area of work.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
blessing us because this guy's like, I'm gonna kill you, and I'm like, oh God, don't do that. We're gonna fuck you up instead.
okay. He is going to use, I guess, occultism.
Occultist. He's an occultist.
He strikes me as an occultist, sure.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it. I
He
could see
strikes
it.
me as an asshole who attacked a half-elf woman for no reason.
Oh yeah, what a bad boy.
So 22, basically.
Mhm.
You hit.
Nice.
He looks mad.
No, luckily we have the action economy.
Saji. That's true. It is fortunate that you have the action economy. Funny you said.
How easy? Oh.
He casts an occult spell on you, Phantom,
Sister.
but it's a will saving throw from you.
Oh, you're great at those.
God does, buddy.
Oh, you're gonna attack us because he mentioned like action economy, and now he's mind controlling. Oh.
Not quite, but yeah. I wouldn't worry about anything.
But you could read.
Good point.
Yeah, I'll reroll.
Okay.
You're gonna roll in that 20, and you're gonna be fine.
Push the right button this time. Nice.
Nope.
Nope. That's
And these
Eagles
rerolls
are
really
bad.
coming in clutch, guys.
Yeah, rerolls are so.
Right.
This is what we call a critical failure.
No, but he doesn't have to use it, right? It's like if it's
I'm
like,
pretty sure you
if it's
do.
like you have to use a hero.
So instead of being stupefied 2,
No.
you are stupefied
We
4.
didn't. No, Chris.
Look
We
up.
didn't. No. Doesn't affect you mentally, like physically at all, Jacko. Your swords and instincts are clouded, as always. Fucking might help you, bitch.
Wow.
I mean,
So I'm wondering if it'd be worth it to do a normal attack and then do the double slice as a second and third action. Then
I'll
I mean,
buy
I
them
guess
both,
I'll
yeah.
do the third attack with the short sword because
He's like got his head up and then he.
did it just
That's
double
good.
roll? I'm confused.
Take the first one. Take the second one. Take the second one. Wait, the next attack you will be in that 20. You know?
Okay, Josh. Roll a d2.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I did not.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so
Jacko,
like
stop
that,
complaining.
that
No, but
20,
Jacko, otherwise
like,
you'd have to have the 20 be the next roll.
so 17 damage. Yow. Okay.
Yeah,
You
On the
started
third
well.
attack.
Yeah, third one. Surprise.
Pretty lucky though, right there.
I was like,
double slice that.
whiff, stab, right in the face.
I mean, only one of them had hit Jacko, but there were 2 attacks. One was a nat 0, one was a 20. It's okay. You can be. You got the touch of stupidity, Jacko. You did role playing well.
Oh, I just started. This might. I mean, I don't know how much this will matter, but
He, on his turn, says something in a language that I'm certain none of you know because I'd never heard of it until I saw it in this guy's statistics.
Oh no.
And like, it sounds like it might be a curse word, right? It sounds like it might be a naughty word.
Ah, you fucking right.
Boy.
And uses a
Put the
full
mad rate.
round activity to use to manipulate the skull pendant, the clasp that's holding his cloak together, and the eyes in it begin to glow like the eyes in his head as he manipulates it. But it
So
doesn't
you
provoke.
teleport away like a little bitch.
Classic teleport away like a little bitch. Basically, you like stab him, and he like grimaces, and then like disappears off the end of your sword without like you don't see him die, but nor do you know
Booga.
if he's alive.
I'm still blind. Where'd he
still
go?
blind.
I heard the teleport. I heard the pop.
A familiar figure steps out of the shadows.
I
of the
know,
tree,
we've had enough of you there, bastard.
and he says, "Violin now, last chance."
Okay, but could you be in an actual square though? Thanks.
Definitely not. Can I just shoot myself a little?
No, none of this.
I wanted that square.
Yeah,
How am I
and
gonna
as I
fly?
move up to him, I say, like, mind if we keep the coin as you teleport away again?
No!
The end.
Yes.
The end.
This is the best single attack that Phandalin has made.
He's basically casting darkness, and it's going to occlude the fire and most of the fight.
Okay, that's one
So
attack.
first, would have been a 25, would have hit, but instead
Yeah.
it's just a wild miss. Sure,
true.
I will attempt double slice now, so I'll guess another flat d20.
Yeah.
And then the double slicing at the
Fuck
monster.
you!
Ooh, nice.
Fuck you.
Here, so that was the longsword is a whiff. The
Yeah.
third.
Oh
what
my
the
God.
fucking shit!
Oh, I love it.
What the actual fuck?
Oh, that's great.
Dude, in China, that'd be so lucky.
Yeah, you're so you roll so well.
Yeah,
That's prosperity as fuck right there, my friend.
yeah. Uh-huh. Well, that's my
Alright.
turn. I'm gonna go and die now. So.
We got this, dwarves, right?
Elandria, you're up.
All right, so it got pointed out, so now it's a DC.
DC 5.
Lowest
D5
one.
flat check, yeah.
You
So
can do
those
that.
eights are gonna be
If you
lucky,
keep,
lucky,
if you
lucky.
keep rolling 8. But say if you double slice first, Josh.
Yeah, I'm double slicing first.
Well, we decided they're separate attacks anyway.
Oh,
for
yeah.
the slice.
You're right.
Anyway, Jared.
The long sword misses. Oh my god!
Oh, God.
That was
Oh,
disgusting.
God.
And third attack. Hey.
Hey. But now that's a -10, right? Because you had 2 strikes
8,
first.
because I
Oh,
use my
minus
shield
8.
for
Oh,
the
it's
third
fine.
attack.
Oh my God, Josh.
Elandria, your turn.
Please, you can do the land here. Just roll above a 5. Yes! The double slice.
Oh!
It's good. No,
Wait,
I'm just
That should
seeing all of them. Because
No, that
Oh,
should
the
It's fine.
Oh no, Josh! No!
No, it's good. That means all of my attacks happen.
Wow.
I mean, I would the first one fucking crit. I'd be happy about
Oh,
that.
slice 20.
Alright, so the
Okay.
double slice.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
And then
30.
oh,
Oh, thank you. So they both hit. They both hit.
so that's 17 damage.
17 damage. Oh shit.
Oh come on, come on. Oh, Josh got the good rules. One round of
Oh,
good
it's
rules.
close.
Okay.
Last,
okay.
last
Okay,
action.
we
is
have
not
three.
so-
We have 2 people more.
Fanlin. I'm confused. I'm attacking random fucking targets. You're not confused.
Oh,
You're clumsy.
clumsy.
No, I'm confused. So I'm attacking random
Okay,
shit. So
okay.
this is you, man.
Got this,
Fan-
boy.
You gotta step up and actually carry this party.
Please, Fanlin.
I refuse.
For once in your life.
Instead, she
Oh!
just
Oh,
she's-
but with the bonus 4. Yeah, there you go.
Flanking. Flanking, that's a hit.
she quietly picks up the bag and walks away.
Oh.
Nervous.
Goes down.
But he's an NPC. He's an important NPC, right? So he has special dying rules, doesn't he? I bet he does.
I mean, he's dead unless you guys want to like.
Oh, he's dead.
He's something
Kill him.
basically.
Kill him.
Free.
I don't know this guy's there, right?
Oh, so
Oh,
I thought,
okay,
I thought you said you don't know the guy's dead
Oh.
because you don't really.
Alright,
Oh,
that's-
I would have heard like a dying scream.
Ah!
He gets the XP.
Okay.
Now, I will use something I have never used before.
What? He's all god. A cantrip.
No, I will cast my power, Dragon Claws.
What?
Excuse me.
What?
Elandria is missing all of this. Elandria can't see anything.
we're all just like staring over. I'm glad we're completely
Saji, like, yeah, the dwarf see him like, should I do this for a moment? Like, yeah, fuck it. Just goes,
Ah.
claws appear out of his hand.
Yes, I will use my fire side, despite my father.
Someone dying too.
You are now dying too.
And if you get to dying 4, you're just dead, right?
I just dead.
Okay, this
Pretty-
The most
one.
realistic dying sounds ever made.
This one doesn't like your dying sounds and finishes you.
No, no, I'm not. I'm quiet, Chris. I'm quiet.
Knocks you
Yeah,
down.
so I'm down 2.
And then it turns towards Saji.
How does it know Saji's head's behind?
Oh, that's a fair point. It doesn't even know Elandria's down. Okay, no, it wastes its last 2 attacks.
Saji did attack.
It's like it still was swinging at Elandria's space. It doesn't know it knocked you down.
No,
Yeah.
but like, okay, but in
Continue its
fairness, like we knew the main bad guy was knocked down.
That's because he made a terrible
He
save.
made like a
Okay.
you know that's
Elandria
Elandria
is
is
stoic.
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 Always.
We will end
Okay.
here
Yeah,
Cancel my clause
Jesus.
before too many people see.
before like even resolving the fact you guys didn't get a short rest. We'll literally end on this moment. But everyone can add 600 experience.
600. Oh, Chris, no!
Chris,
no,
no!
Chris,
Not
no!
allowed.
No,
No.
come on!
No.
close?
10!
How close is 600?
10 XP!
Okay.
Out of 1,000!
You get yeah. Okay, so you can level up because
Yeah!
you get 10 experience for moving a square. So a
You
hex
do?
rather.
That's
So
nice.
tomorrow you're gonna move a hex and
Exactly.
basically go ahead and level up.
Yeah.
I just
we
remember
did it,
this
guys.
So I've redone it. So now I have intimidation, which kind of makes
Hey.
sense.
There we go.
learned
You
how
didn't
to
know it
stop
before?
shooting someone
Crazy.
in the ankle.
Yeah, I did not have it before. I just was by
You
being
learned.
an asshole.
I'm good at intimidation. You know.
Okay.
Because you have charisma.
Whatever you
3
say.
foot, like,
Keep
no.
believing that. Yeah.
So the
Not
pair
really
of
planning
you
anything, so-
are led to. I mean, he's leading you to Cleveland's hideout, to Cleveland's shop. Not really a hideout. It's pretty obvious.
Do we know this guy's name? Did they ever say it?
If I did, I didn't write it down. So his name is Burke.
Berg?
But
Burke.
what's his first name?
Burke. Okay.
Burke.
B-U-R-K.
B-U-R-K-E.
That's gotta be the last
gotcha.
name, mate.
Bob Burr.
That's just his name. You guys enter. There's a couple of other Burks hanging around the front area. Not like sort of intimidatingly arms folded in front of the door, but they're just present in the sort of
Clarification purpose.
Yeah.
People like Burke or actual like clone
no, like
copies of Burke?
people like Burke. Yeah.
Okay,
people-
I think it's like
Yeah,
because
other-
older Burke.
I'm gonna have a much
Other
different
thugs.
reaction to either of these things.
just like my shadow clone jutsu is too strong.
I'm like, fuck it. Sorry, I give up.
Door pushed opens, and it's a very similar sight to the first time you met Cleveland here. It's him seated across this round table in the middle of the room from the door, and then just kind of hanging around, sort of sitting around the table or leaning up against a bookshelf or whatever, are some more of his men. Cleveland across the table from you, with actually all your gemstones, Saji, the ones he took from you, set out in a neat line in front of him from like highest value to lowest. And
Does
he
one look
says,
like crushed in like clear lines on a mirror?
He's just snorting the rubies. That's what he does. That's how he gets his power. And he says, "Oh, Saji, I wondered if we'd be seeing you again. Thank you, Burke." And
I'll nod at Burke.
yeah, Burke you like nod at him, and he just like closes the door in your face. It's quite a pretty little collection, isn't it?
Hmm?
What were you trying to shift him for out of interest? I would have personally kept him as gemstones, much lighter.
And I just like speak blatantly honest. I'm like, people are less likely to take a large gemstone for items that we need for adventuring.
Let's say, it's easier for someone to steal 1 gem than to steal 500 coins of gold. Like, come on.
That's
As a
fair.
thief, as a thief person, like criminal mastermind type, I don't know what you are. You should know that.
Can you guess why that might not be a consideration for me, Saji?
Because it's too much gold.
I was
Well,
going to
you know, too
say,
much
because
money for
people
us.
don't try and steal from me. But too much gold. Yeah, let's go with that. I like the idea of having too much gold.
Oh no, that's not.
From what Saji said earlier, you guys didn't quite have a handle on how business operates in this town. The way it operates is, if business is happening, I've got a finger in it. Out of interest, what kind of equipment are we talking about buying here? It's a lot of money. It's not a lot you can't buy with just one of these gems. Smokes a little bit, puffs out a smoke ring.
I'm not sure why that's any of your business.
One, I just like go forward again. Like I don't have a care in the world, right? Like in terms of what I'm sharing.
Yeah.
But it's large gemstones don't tend to split 4 ways very well.
He okay, so he listens to you, then turns pointedly back towards you, Saji, and says,
Yeah, I'm just looking at Elijah like,
Saji, what did I tell you about business in this town?
stop talking. Stop talking. Did you
What?
do everything? Blah blah. Yeah, something. Yeah. What about it?
There is no business in this town that's none of my business, Saji. You're gonna have to pick up on that one really fast.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
just
what's
like
your
turn
point
and look
there?
like I nod along with Cleveland, like, yeah, don't you understand?
She gets it.
Yeah.
Well, glad we could sort out all this.
Yes,
2 of you best be on your way. I'd hate to hold you up any longer.
of course. Thank you, Cleveland.
Not a problem. Enjoy your stay in Cragmire. Vandlin and Flacky
You know, Jack.
are on a day trip to Fort Direstead.
I would turn to Fan and be like, so sister, I think we want to not like lie about why we're here, but maybe not say exactly how much we know, if you know what I mean. Like,
Oh,
I think the
sure.
fact
We're
we're
just
here
interested
to-
in the history.
I mean, we're dwarves of a clan that, made the weapon that was wielded by Ragnar. I think.
I mean,
simply
to
saying
be
we're
honest,
exploring the land, we want to see. I mean, yeah, I am interested.
I'm just here because, you want to know about this weapon. Well,
Aye,
but
nothing
now
to
that
say
we
about
are
the
here,
weapon, so.
the castle is pretty great. I can see why they call it a great tourist destination.
Aye, well, we'll see how friendly they're thinking.
But I'm gonna let you take the lead on this one.
After a minute or so, down the sort of like interior path in the courtyard, you see a small figure running towards you. At first, you take it for a dwarf or possibly a child, but then the proportions turn out to be wrong, and as it draws within about 100 feet, you recognize goblinoid features.
Oh, no.
Confuse a dwarf and a goblin.
Well, from a distance, you might. But like, it's more that you weren't expecting to see a goblin, especially not
always
one
expected.
wearing the white robes of the Forsworn. And yeah, she sort of stops and snaps to attention, and the guy you've been talking to says, Bella, take these good folk along to see Commander Morrigan. Will you? They have a request.
Commander Morgan, I see.
This is.
I was expecting you to.
You're
That would be great.
Commander Morrigan.
Yeah, okay.
Fair enough.
I try
She,
and
like, yeah,
subtly
she-
smell to see if she smells like a dirty goblin.
She nods and like turns towards the 2 of you, beaming. Perception, I guess. I guess it should be sneaky. You don't smell anything except Flacky.
My cologne.
Yeah, I ask her, are you gonna be giving us the tour then after we get the permission of the commander?
Oh, you're here for a tour? Well,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
shrugs as she goes along. Well, maybe.
Bye.
I know most of the castle by now.
Oh no, it's not that you have to. I thought you were supposed to.
Oh, well, as far as I know, I'm just supposed to take you to Commander Morrigan. If he says you're allowed to look around the castle, then I suppose I could show you around.
Oh no, what have I done?
And eventually, the guard who is on the door returns behind a tall man. Actually, not a man; he's a half orc. A tall half orc with like short cropped white hair.
Looks just like Landria. I understand.
Looks just like a Landria.
I understand.
And like an impressive but not excessive collection of scars. We're not talking like.
Just like her.
And says, "I'm told there's a pair of dwarves to see me."
Aye, indeed that would be us, sir. Flacky First Forge, at your service. This is me sister.
And Lane.
Yes,
First Forge. Ah, the volcano people. From what's it? Origin, yes.
Aye, indeed, sir. I can smile a bit. Aye. That would be us.
He says, "So, what is the nature of this audience that you seek?"
I kind of like shift from my seat a little, like I'm a little like uncomfortable. But I just said, I was like, or have you heard of the I guess the character's a good way to call him, Euclid Longears? You know, he's been around a very long time. He's, I guess you could say, a bit of an author. He's written many books ranging from all sorts of topics. So anyway, we got the opportunity, I guess, for him to offer us some information and for doing, I guess, all this quest I mentioned earlier that brought us in the first place. And he gave us a little insight that it seemed that This is the last known location of the Crag Reaper, and after here it was never seen again. It mentioned some holes beneath the keep.
It's pretty extensive down there, yes. Dungeons and caverns and whatnot.
Aye.
Something of a
Well,
maze. Yes, all right, I don't see the harm. It's pretty empty down there these days anyway. You may as well take Bella with you. She knows the castle reasonably well.
Aye, thank you.
Bella beams.
Yeah.
Yes,
aye,
sir.
thank you for-
Salutes. You open the door that the guard's kind of standing with his back to, but like he hears it, he turns, he sees you guys, steps out the way, says, "Good meeting, was it?"
Aye, I believe so.
Right. Well,
He said me and Fanlin were free to
Yes.
look around, and Bella here would be.
yes, this way. Says like coming out the room behind you. Says
Okay.
Bella, sort of
Yeah,
like.
I was like, Bella, you're not be doing a talking out all
yeah,
this,
yeah.
dude.
Screen past, like right this way. So she has like a hand in the air, so you can, like,
Yeah.
you know, when
So
someone's like
like,
leading a crowd of people, they're like
The
she's
two
doing
guys,
that, even though
yeah.
she's like leading two people.
Follow the umbrella.
Yeah, exactly.
I know it.
A little flag. The vast majority of what's down there stands empty almost the entire time.
Nothing
You leave-
dangerous ever crawls out from there then.
Huh. No, not that I've ever heard of. Anyway,
That's good to know.
looks slightly more nervous now. And things, but I'm sure. How could there possibly be anything dangerous in the cellar of the castle? It's got to be one of the safest places you could be.
Aye, that's what they want.
She like opens a wooden door that like leads to a dark flight of stone
Onwards.
steps going downwards, and then like kind of holds it open for you guys to go through first. The wooden door creaks open to reveal yet another dark stone room. Closer inspection reveals features of interest. In the middle of the floor, the stone tiles have cracked and buckled under some enormous stress in a circle 5 feet across, forming a shallow, bowl-shaped depression.
That's all we were looking for, sister.
Next to it, some other magic or force seems to have melted and run together a streak of cobblestones, maybe sort of 10 or 15 feet long, that is kind of like scarred by like, and sort of like pocked and bubbled a little bit.
Like
Like
in a
at the
line,
edges, they've
or-
sort of flown together. Yeah, in like a line across the.
As we see, it's like kind of like much under my breath in Dwarvish, so like you would understand the sister, like a fistful of fire that melted stone. So I'll kind of like turn to you finally and be like, "Aye, this looks like it must have been the spot."
Ooh, does it? This spot where what? What was that about? Melted stones?
Hey, you don't speak Dwarvish. Said in Dwarvish, do you speak Dwarvish? Oh God, it's like I would be like, okay, look, well, in the record we heard that said there was a mighty battle here. It said there was an attack with a fistful of flame that melted stone itself.
Well, yeah, no, looks like it.
Right, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, she like looks at it and like looks. Yeah, no.
Okay, I'll kind of turn to Fanlin and be like, "Aye, well, I guess it looks like what we read was true." This does make it quite a next step quite difficult.
Well, I mean, from what we heard, it's gonna be a while before we see the axe, right?
If you're in town for a while and you want someone really knowledgeable to ask, you could always go and ask my old teacher.
Oh, not Cleveland. Or is it? Maybe it's still Cleveland. I
Yeah.
think it wouldn't hurt to have a name at least to follow. May
Lawmaster Theralon. He lives over in
Ah,
Suana's
Lawmaster.
Grace in a sort of villa. Tell him you have a magical mystery that no one else could solve.
Aye.
That'll get him interested at least. I can't promise he'll help you, but he'll probably hear you out at least.
Is
Can we
it?
tell him you sent us?
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
sorry.
She kind of mulls that one over for a second and says,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I don't see how it could hurt."
Don't worry, we make great first impressions.
I mean, there's certainly books written on Fort Direstead.
What about the flag? You wanna do a little bit of reading?
Aye, a little bit wouldn't hurt. Sure, the others get on fine without us.
Smash cuts to Panic in the Street.
Yeah, it's like probably books here that on the history of the town. So okay, so you guys are just basically trying. Is there anything specific
I'm kind of
or
interested.
Are you guys just?
Well, because like from what we read before, it looks like they was kind of a cover up. I want to see basically what these books say
What the official
about
story
the
is, yeah.
attack of Direstead.
So the official version of events tells like it just says when the fighting was at its fiercest, the foul lord of Direstead, Xavier, was cornered in one of the lowest levels of the keep.
Okay.
The battle was the battle was fierce, and many brave Forsworn were wounded. And in the end of it, badly wounded Xavier was able to magic himself away with a demonic spell. Who knows to where?
Dude, my next character is gonna be a goblin. Sounds
Dude,
like
I've already got my next character concept. It's also a goblin.
Goblin brother and sister.
Dude, anyway, out of game, my next character, I'm looking at like the Pathfinder edit, so I'll mention this like an idea. So there's like a barbarian thing called like it's called like Giant Instinct. It's like the barbarian heritage, which means if you're a small or medium creature, you can basically use like a large size weapon.
Yes.
And, like, you don't
Yeah, I
have
saw
damage.
that.
Yeah, so you can be like a small goblin, and then there's a barbarian feat. But like when you're raging, you actually become
massive.
Okay, so we have Fandlin and Flacky making their way back.
It's back in town.
From Fort Direstead.
By the way,
Like, you
does
haven't asked me anything.
did Seji chastise Elandria on the way back?
You would get the
cold shoulder.
the conversation of the likes of don't volunteer more information you need to just
You can just roleplay. You don't need to say conversation along the likes of.
I'm not gonna roleplay a 10-minute conversation.
Why not?
Oh, yeah, cool.
We should roleplay like an hour
I can't
conversation.
rant this much, okay?
Go.
I'm looking up items right now anyway, so go ahead.
Go ahead, Tom. We'll play a 10-minute. What do you think? I can't roleplay a conversation. We're playing D&D. That's literally.
And yeah, Flacky and Fandlin come in together. It's like an hour later. It's like nice and easy.
Lucky seems to be struggling outside still.
You'd like just walking repeatedly into the door.
He's still loading in, you know.
And is now cursing outside.
I figured he was like petting the pony, the ox. What is it you guys have again?
Box, the ox.
Yes. That's
My
it.
God. Yeah, it's like transportation.
What are you talking about there, Fandlin? What do you mean, mother and wife been eating me food?
I'm just talking about our day. It was quite nice, wasn't it?
I'm not towards.
I mean, we saw the remains of a demon portal, but
to be a tourist attraction.
It's not.
That sounds very nice. We were lucky enough to have a forceful visit with Cleveland.
Fucker
what did he want
was
then?
selling the gems and was like, no business done in this town without my knowing.
That does sound like him.
I probably should have been expecting that.
We did seem to get away
around a bit.
more unscathed on ourselves. He did
Just gave us a warning, right?
Well,
We lost
a
couple
warning,
gems.
and he did take 2 of our middle-sized diamonds, smaller diamonds.
What?
Yeah.
About $2,000 worth, or 2,000 gold piece.
Dollars.
It's early. Fuck it. Gold pieces.
Why is that? Did he earn that money, or is it just because he can?
I'm very annoyed by
It's
this.
because he can.
When you say did he earn his money, I kind of look at you, Fandlin.
It was a rhetorical question.
Give you a long hard look.
Why is
My right.
lose towards your Crag Reaper?
Alright, what seems to show that it's true that it's probably in the depths of hell, and we got to go get it back from there.
No.
Oh, good luck with that one.
So is that for like next adventure or?
Oh, you don't want to join us for that? That doesn't sound adventurous enough for you then.
Alright,
Maybe a
Saji's
little
got this height set lower.
It seems like a bit of
you
a
know,
reach to our
I
current
don't
abilities.
want my first, my first, venture into adventuring. That's been like a couple of weeks, and then like, let's go to hell, boys.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a good start to a career to me.
Yeah, normally when I hear people say go to hell, I don't mean it literally.
So he turns up in a dress for the person who's
He turns up in a dress.
Yeah.
in a dress. He turns up in a dress for the person who is with a short sword.
Right.
God, Burke, I didn't know you.
Talk that away. Also, Sarge,
Seems like a lot of hype, but whatever.
Yeah.
a ventriloquist ring. I must admit I don't know much about the arts, but isn't ventriloquism like the lowest form of comedy?
Sajat bristles. Listen here, you little shit.
Pulls out his sock puppets. And says, fuck you.
Some fucking ventriloquism. Fucking say that again, and I'll bash you.
They all have the same fucking voice. Lips are moving the whole time. It's the
Oh,
worst.
it's like a sock puppet. Oh,
show.
hello, I'm Fanlin Sock Puppet, and I don't know shit about magic items.
You seem to be under
Impression.
Use of
under the
ventriloquist,
impression.
Saji.
Yes, that's
The
word.
use
Under the
of
impression-
alcohol.
Under a very mistaken impression.
I don't think ventriloquism was impressions.
It's the worst. You guys are.
I kind of look wide-eyed. Sorry, what's that, G now? I saw someone else talking. Yeah, it's bringing me back to our childhood days, Fanlin, having fun. No,
Just teasing gnomes.
I miss the teasing gnomes.
Having fun. I miss the days when we had fun. I haven't done that in a while.
Now we gotta go to the plains of hell. Fucking crazy. No time
Let's
like
go.
a pheasant. Get to my feet.
Maybe we should instead a rule that every time the party wants to go somewhere, someone has to stand up so that it's clear that we're heading out the door. Because I was always like, and we go, and should we depart? Yes, let's go.
Okay, after you. You first.
You can't say.
Well, okay, yep, time to go. I'm getting ready to go.
I'm gonna leave so soon.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
exiting
time,
the
guys.
scene.
We're gonna-
I have left. I have left the room.
What's the barman doing? Ah, shit, so I can back into the scene.
Oh, left my hat
Okay,
behind.
so you guys, as a group,
Especially, I would look at fans and say, "Yeah, don't look at anything too hard. Not in here.
Why not?
No.
It's meant to be looked at, no?
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't planning on anything. Maybe once we leave town,
No,
but-
just saying, because look what I noticed. See on the glasses? See, like specks of blood.
Oh, that's what happened to the last one that looked, you mean?
Exactly.
Ooh. Alright. I do like my blood.
And then I clean the specks of it.
I do like my blood within my bodies. Good one.
Pretty old woman.
okay, the guy at this point, what does stand out to you is that you see, as you sort of travel through for like an hour and a half, all sorts of, well, I say all sorts, like hundreds, but like commonly you see quite sort of rare and exotic like a griffin flies over. You see like griffins. You probably see like rhinos and stuff, so you can come here to get the hide next time.
I don't need giraffes.
You don't specifically
That's
see
fucking
giraffes
bullshit.
travel like
Stupid long horses aren't even here.
yeah. Stupid long horses. Probably lions and shit. Fucking giraffes. Giraffes even in the monster manual. They're probably
Giraffes, fuck yeah!
I don't see any. There's a lot of giant things, but not
As
giraffes.
we're kind of walking through, I'm like, hey, do you think maybe Box needs a friend there, Fanlin?
What are you thinking?
In a while, huh?
No, it's gonna capture.
No,
an
we are
animal.
gonna get another animal.
Aye, like a little. What
I
about
think you would
those?
like it more in the wild.
What about one of those things? I pointed to giraffe. Look at its neck.
It kind of looks not very strong now, does it? It could
Why? It's
heavily-
just there to be his. Just there to be his friend. It doesn't need to pull anything.
Oh, you don't want it next to it on the car. Pulling.
Ah, just a friend.
Oh,
A lot of hassle. I mean, like, I wanted to get some geese, but that really got shut down.
Aye, geese.
Because they're useful. What are we gonna do
Oh, I
with one of
remember the
these?
fucking geese. Aye, what do you want me to do? What if you need to climb into a building there, Fanlin?
I can
It's like
climb,
a cheetah moves with you.
but it also eats a lot of food.
Aye. Well, what if there's enemies on the ground and you want to shoot from above, aye?
Oh my.
I go up to one of the giraffes, so let's
Fucking dumb idea. Yes. Yes, you see the problem with the horse. The problem with the horse is the
So
enemies
high
can
up
still hit you. The enemies can still hit you if you're on a horse.
Exactly.
But if you have a giraffe, It's just Ian's stupidest suggestion.
What are you
It's like,
talking about?
Fanland, you get a giraffe so you can ride around the top of its head and shoot people. I don't know. Sorry, the context is just really funny.
It makes sense, right?
I just...
It makes sense. And you need to climb into a building. You can go on the giraffe.
Oh, it's such stupid D&D logic. Like, well, my horse is fucking someone with a sword just attacking me. But,
Exactly.
if I'm up there, what are they going to do? That long legs, nothing can be done.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right. If you can think of a good name for the giraffe,
Oh,
I'm in.
I give me a few minutes there.
In the meantime.
Box. Okay. Let me think.
Yeah. So, it's not quite as easy to navigate around Suana's Grace because it's not like a sort of urban area. But you've got a name. So you ask around a bit, and most it's like not I say ask around a bit, right? Like you see an elf every few minutes or whatever, like singing to a tree or like pulling a thorn out of a lion's foot or whatever. So you're asking as you pass, and people they know who he is. They keep directing you the same way. Like he's clearly someone that people have heard of. And yeah, after a while, you come across. Actually, you're pretty certain you found the right place immediately because it stands out like a bit of a sore, a bit of a sore thumb in the landscape. It's not that there aren't buildings. You've definitely seen buildings, but a lot of them will be grown from a tree or woven from reeds and stuff, or it's very natural. Not there aren't log cabins and stuff, but this is the first full-sized villa you've seen. I mean, so yeah, you guys sort of come over shallow crest and see this, maybe a mile away down the road before you, and are pretty sure that you've come to the right place.
All right. Well, let's keep in mind what we were told. Try and entice him with the mystery, but
Aye.
straight to the point, because he might be a little unfriendly, so to say.
Aye, busy man.
Saji? You're a magic man, right?
Yeah.
He's a magic man.
I am a magic man, sister.
Well, I suppose.
I'm more willing to let you take the lead. Huh?
I suppose it's your quest, Flack.
So, but I am a magic man.
Yeah, but yours is boring.
I mean, he's a lore master. Those are the ones who like books. I like books.
That's pretty boring, yeah. Alright. Maybe you'll see eye to eye.
Aye, maybe hopefully you'll be short then. Aye. Let's go in there.
Oh man, the elf opposite you is the elf he is. Well, I'm told you have some sort of magical mystery to pique my interest.
We discovered what we believe to be the location where a terrible fight between what we believe to be Demon Lord Xavier and the man Stonar went down, and we believe to be the last known location of the Crag Reaper.
The true death of Remen Stonearm is a closely guarded secret. How came you by it?
We did a job for Euclid Longears. And there was
that's an audible.
Yeah.
And he can't really roll his eyes because they're just one color, but you feel the eye roll. The color's moving.
You see the face.
He says, "Oh, he's meddling again, is he?"
I guess so.
And he puts you on this path.
Indeed.
Has it occurred to you that he simply wants you dead?
He wanted us to die while probably doing some adventuring from the sound of it.
I don't think he is particularly interested in this aspect of our time.
He's writing a new book, trying to write one about adventurers, and I think it's chosen us to be the target of it.
Well, let me offer you some advice, Fandlin. He fixes you with his orange gaze. If Euclid Longears puts you on a path, you can be damn sure it's one he meant to put you on. There is nothing coincidental about what you found. There's probably nothing coincidental about the fact that you're standing in front of me now.
It seems like all we've heard is that perhaps it is now with Demon Lord Xavier in whatever plane of hell he finds himself in at this moment, but if there's any way to track such an object such as that, if there's any way to connect it back to the room itself, or how he teleported from one to the other, and where those lines in the ether may be. That's what we were hoping to find out.
He says, you have a lot of hopes.
Aye, I guess you could say I'm the optimistic one.
There is a spell that will allow us to determine more specifics about exactly what was cast there that day by Xavier himself, including to where he might have gone, how long it might have taken him to get there, and exactly where on that plane he arrived. The regents are
Fetch quest.
Fetch quest. The regents does highlight a couple of nearby areas on the map. Not like directly in your path, but that you might go by, and says and tells you like specifically to avoid them for like your own safety. It says the animals here and here are particularly ferocious and dangerous. We keep them segregated from the rest.
The giraffe enclosure.
With raising and magic.
Another mystery, perhaps, although it's probably of less importance, but definitely more recent.
Sorry.
We heard tale of a wizard out of Thane named Svenron. He closed up shop. He was pretty well respected, which is why I'm even telling you this. Closed up shop and spread rumors all around Thane to what's Deepwood? Greenheart. About rumors of an apocalypse and the like. Went to all the big wizard places, the colleges and the elves and all that. And apparently, he even went north after that, a few months back. I was wondering if he knew anything about this or the apocalypse that he spoke of. And you might wonder, why are we interested in this? At this point, I believe, I just want to know what happened, It's been so long.
As now do I. Fenrir is sensible, especially sensible for a human, not prone to flights of fancy like this. No, I cannot say I have seen or heard of him in recent times. This is you are bringing me the first news I've heard of this series of events, although I shall now ask about if indeed he has come through Cragmarrow. I would know. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. That is genuinely a good thing to know. Is that all?
Unless such?
I'm good.
He's our bodyguard, Alright.
He's the muscle.
I like to make myself look.
Well then, safe travels.